This is 7 Blue Hill West. It's a pretty quiet location. It's got single families on this side of the street, condos on this side of the street, and then behind there's a bunch of apartments. Pretty much 5 minutes to anything that's in Bangor. Really unusual in that it has the one-car garage here, and it comes with that, so you can have it for parking or storage. Excuse the wind, it's a windy day. Anyways, the nice thing is the unit does have a basement that is got good dry storage because it's got built-in shelves. The unit itself is a 2-bedroom plus an office, and it has a full bath. It is just one bath. That's the common thing in our area. This unit is probably about 50 years old, and it does have some nice features because it's something like 80% of our housing stock is 120 to 150 years old. So it's a little newer, but it's old enough that they have some things like real hardwood floors. And that is in all the bedrooms upstairs. The owner just had these refinished and the ones upstairs refinished. So pretty nice setup for that. Big living dining room, or one just big living room, depending on how somebody wants to use it. The owner just did do a bunch of improvements. It still is not a brand new unit by any stretch, but they have taken good care of it. They just put 2 new entry doors in. This unit's unusual for this area because it has kind of a fenced backyard. It doesn't have a gate there, but that would be easy to fabricate if somebody wanted to have it completely fenced. And it has this like patio. You can see behind the apartment type stuff that is behind the unit. Mostly 2 and 3 bedrooms in this area for apartment sizes. The unit does come with heat included. So basically, tenant has to pay their own electricity and a small water bill. The owner pays the sewer, which is the bigger expense, and the heat, which is the big expense in our area. This unit had a new kitchen put in about 15 years ago, so it's not brand new, but it is updated. It does have room for a small table or an island in here, so that's why some people use the living room as just one big living room, because you can put a pub table or some seating in here if you want. Again, it's not absolutely perfect. It is updated countertop, like it's got a chip in it. Does have some nice things though. It has a dishwasher. The owner just went through and did a bunch of plumbing work, so he did new faucets. He did new tub faucet, new bath faucet upstairs, a new faucet here with that pull out, which is really nice. Pretty good amount of cabinets, in fact, a little bit more than you typically see. Does have its own laundry room as you come in the door here, so it has a washer dryer hookup side by side. A little like entry closet. Does have the basement, which I guess we'll do now. Again, full basement, which is kind of neat because the garage you can park in if you want to put stuff down here. The only thing we tell people is in the wintertime, in the springtime, after our wintertime, these basements often do get damp because as the snow melts, there's a little bit of water that gets in. This has a drain, but all this shelving was put in. So it's got a bunch of shelving. So if you want to use for storage, or if you have totes or something, put them on the floor. The other thing we tell people is in our summertime, it gets very humid in our area. So if you have nothing down here, I wouldn't worry about it. If you have a bunch of like cardboard boxes and stuff, I would make sure you run a dehumidifier, because if you run a dehumidifier, you won't have any issue with moisture typically. The owner at every unit here, because this is literally a single family condo, the owner owns several of them and the owner lives beside it, but does have its own furnace, but the owner pays for that heat. It's got electrical circuit breakers over there. It does burn oil, so it has an oil tank, and actually the hot water, electric hot water for the unit, and that tank is brand new, so it's also efficient. The I'm trying to think what else. The unit does include the lawn and the snow. So the owner provides that. You have to just shovel your walkway, and he does in front of the garage. The carpet on the stairs and the hallway is brand spanking new. It was just put in. And notice here, he does still have a patch that he just had to do. They replaced plumbing here. So to get to the new to get to the plumbing to replace it, they had to cut a hole, which he's going to patch and finish the paint job on. And they still have a little bit of finish cleaning to do as well. It's actually pretty good, but having the floors refinished, new carpet, of course, makes it pretty good. So this is, again, 2-bedroom plus an office. So you've got a pretty good sized room here with a good sized closet there. There is a linen closet here in the hallway. There is a second bedroom here, which I think has typically been the master because it's slightly bigger than that one. We'll do, actually, this is big enough to do a king size bed, and it has double closets. It has a closet over on this side, and then a closet here. It's kind of nice to have double closets. And then this is that third room for a great office if somebody works from home, or it's obviously smaller, but tons of room for a desk. We probably could fit 2 desks without a problem. Another closet here in the hallway, and excuse me. Then the bathroom. The bathroom does show its age. You've got blue tile. The owner just had, like I said, a new faucet here on the sink, new faucet completely on the tub, and a brand new surround put in. Does have tile on the floor, and again, it shows its age with the color, but everything's in great shape, and he's made sure that the plumbing is not going to have any issues, etc. There had been a long-term tenant here, and unfortunately, with most of our units, we lose tenants because they buy houses or they move out of the area. That's just the way it works. So, if you would be interested, this is again 7 Blue Hill West, and it is available right away. Excuse me. So let us know.